Hello and welcome to the revised SAT ACT Algebra Guide. This is a 10 video set that is going to give you all the practice and training to be ready for the algebra section on the SAT or ACT. If at any time you find a video is too easy, below your level, bump it forward a little bit when we get to the problems, and then forward it a little more as we go over a couple of SAT practice problems. Also, you're going to have great quizzes at the end and a PDF document with your formulas that you need. And day one is Intro to Linear Equations with One Variable. Now, let's go into that and what that actually means. A linear equation, I'm sure you probably are familiar, is a mathematical expression that represents a straight line, go figure, when graphed. All right, so standard form, ax plus b equals 0. We see here that x is your variable for, you'll probably have an xy coordinate of some sort, whereas y would be where the 0 goes. Your a is the coefficient, any number before a variable, and that's going to be the slope. This again is in standard form. And finally, b is your y-intercept. This is where your line will cross the y-axis. Now, we also need to look at slope-intercept form, where you see here that your variables are clearly marked x and y. You have m that marks your slope, and don't forget slope is change in rise over change in run, change in y over change in x, and then of course your b, once again, is the slope-intercept. So let's get into it. Let's try a problem together. Solve for x. This is pretty basic algebra. You will see a couple of these questions on here. So let's get this out of the way and make sure that you've got this locked in tight. All right, so first thing we want to do is we want to get x by itself. We're going to add 5 to both sides, and we are given now 2x equals 16. All right, next step, get x by itself. We got to divide the 2 from both sides. And of course, the answer here, x is 8. Pretty easy, not bad, not bad. All right, second problem is can be a little bit tricky for some people. So let's go over it. Write an equation for the statement, twice a number decreased by 8 is equal to 20. Well, this is a really, really, really good practice problem because we need to find some things. First, we need to find out where are the math words. Okay, this is an equation, so we can have an equal sign. Twice, that means times 2, right? Decrease, that's subtraction. And where's our variable? Almost always where it says a number. So let's pick this apart. Twice a number, that's 2x, 2 times x, decreased by 8, follow the problem, is equal to 20. There you go. Your answer, 2x minus 8 equals 20. Not so bad. That was a little easier version. Next, determine the solution set for 2x plus 3 equals 7. Now, a solution set, when you see a problem like this, and I've got it highlighted here on the screen, you're looking for all values that satisfy the equation. But in a simple equation like this, where there's a single variable, the solution set is always going to be one number. Don't let that trip you up here, because all you need to do is do the algebra, okay? So first thing we're going to do when we see a solution set, we're going to think, okay, that's all the possible answers that work. Then we're going to see there's one variable, there's an equal sign. So it's going to be one solution, one answer for the solution set. All right, so here you go. 2x plus 3 equals 7. Let's take that 3 away from both sides, and we've got 2x equals 4. Of course, we get x by itself by dividing by 2, and then you see this problem is very simple as well. X equals 2. All right, now let's do an official SAT practice question. Here it is. Solve for x. 3 times the quantity x minus 4 equals 15. Now, you have 4 choices, just like you will on the SAT. And if you need a little time to finish this, go ahead and pause the computer right now and test yourself. All right. Hopefully you're back. And I bet you know that your answer is x equals 9, letter A. Of course, this is simple. You just distribute that 3x minus, and then 3 times 4 is 12 equals 15. We're going to add the 12 to both sides. 3x equals 27. And guess what? X equals 9. I bet you could figure that one out. All right. Now, the second question, SAT practice question we're going to do says this. The sum of twice a number and 5 is equal to 17. What is the number? All right, again, go ahead and pause this now. See if you can come up with the right answer. All right, we're back. How'd you do? Did you get? The answer is 6. I hope you did. Well, here's how you can do it. What are we doing? We're adding. Sum tells us we're adding, right? And what are we adding? Twice a number and 5? Okay, and what's it equal? 17. And then just do the easy algebra here. And you've got 2x equals 12. Then when you divide both sides by 2, you get x equals 6. All right, not so bad for video 1. This was a little bit of a review to kind of get you into the algebra mode here. Stay tuned for the next lesson, and it's going to be a little trickier. Stay tuned for video 2. It's going to get a little more difficult. These are advanced techniques for solving linear equations with one variable. See you on video 2.